This is my life right now. Old English books, papers, note cards, all the vocabulary cards. Dear Jessica, I'm coming to you live, or sort of kind of live maybe, from the Medieval History Library at Trinity College. We are here studying because it's finals week, and I thought I would give you the grand tour. I can't give you much of an update on my last week. It was a lot of a roller coaster, and YouTube is not the place for things such as this, so I will go ahead and give you the grand tour of our library. So, here goes.
Which is nice.
Charlotte, say something.
Dublin is still 11 degrees.
Celsius.
Is no snow. There is no snow.
In Fahrenheit, that's about 50. It's crazy.
Cray cray, yo. Cray cray.
Crazy.
So, I don't actually have finals right now. I'm just studying for fun.
Lucky bastard. So, yeah. Alright, here's the grand sweep around. The panoramic view, if you will. I'm standing too close to that bookcase, obviously. Whee! It's actually a very small room.
Yeah,
but anyway, let's start over here with the journals. This being a very small room, you have to understand they also try to cram 15 of us in here for a single class every week, several times a week. It's very strange. 3 times a week, Charlotte is...
I'm saying it's a class that's, even though it's only once a week, it's 3 hours long.
3 hours long.
So all of us shoved in here for 3 hours.
Look at this thing. Look at the size of this. There's not enough room.
And for the record, O'Brien takes up this whole side of the table. So.
All of that is belonging to her. I mean, teacher teaching things 101, right? Always make sure you have a good classroom. Anyway, so we're over here with the journals. Speculum. Speculum. My Latin is not that great. Speculum. And we have all these really, really old copies from 1950s, 60s, and 70s. For some reason we don't have any prior, or we don't have any later than that, so we go with it. And then below here we have liturgies. Obviously, I've been studying way too much Old English because I can't speak modern English anymore. Alright, so let's go over to the other side of the room where the fairy tales. Yay! Okay, Jess, here we are on the other side of the room. These books stand just teasing us all class period behind the teacher. So we have awesome books like Victorian fairy tales, children's literature, enchantment books, fairy tale as a myth, Oscar Wilde's fairy tales. Where are those?
They're there.
Oh my god, everything is just so exciting over here in this little corner. But this is the corner that's literally behind the teacher's head, so we can pretend like we're paying attention, but really, we're just really wishing that we could read these books. So, let's go over to the Anglo-Saxon side of the room. Yay! Alright, so what book is it that you're wanting to read to us?
The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales. It's a children's classic. You two have been deprived by not having read it.
I've never read it. Have you ever read it, Jess? If you have, let me know and tell me how awesome it is, because apparently it's amazing.
Hilarious.
So here we find ourselves on the Anglo-Saxon side of the room. This is where I spend a lot of my time. We have a lot of language books and things like Anglo-Saxon England and British books in biblical style. This is where we get pretty much all of our medieval things. It's pretty awesome. We also have a lot of stuff in translation, like Augustine's apologetics and all his cool stuff. And we also have 14 copies of Beowulf and other stuff. But we all know this is the best stuff because it's translated from Old English, and Old English is the coolest language in the world. Yeah.
Did you show her the devil is an ass?
I haven't shown her the devil is an ass yet. Let's show her the devil's an ass. Okay, Jess. There's this other book too that I gotta show you.
And
it's
the
called.
Road to Xanadu, which just looks fun.
It's called The Devil is an Ass. This one right here. Which is all true. We can all attest to that, right? I think we can. Alright, Jess, I've got to go and finish the rest of my studying before finals. You can tell I'm serious because I have my super serious study glasses on. You know that I'm serious when I have these glasses on. So, I will talk to you later, and I hope you have a fantastic week. And, Charlotte, you want to say anything before we go?
See you around.
Indeed. Indeed, you will. Alright, so one last wee of the library. Best wishes.